Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today. We are going to walk you through some of the new features for Dynamics 365 for field surveys, especially around the scheduling area. We are going to walk you through a few features that we are going to show in. One of them is quick scheduling, where we are going to present a new simple UI for your dispatcher, resource manager, and other personas who could use this simple flow to make your bookings. We are also going to walk you through a feature that is going to present with more capabilities in terms of updating the travel time for your technicians who are working between different locations. And whenever there is a change in the travel time for a subsequent booking, the travel time for the bookings next to this booking would be updated. Let's get into our demo and show these new features. Now we have a work order which is based for maintenance at Bothell location, and your user is looking at making a booking for this resource requirement. Now, usually you'd use your book button and launch your full scheduling capabilities using the schedule assistant. However, for some of the personas, we don't need the full suite of capabilities that are presented by Schedule Assistant. We have a lightweight tool right for you, which is going to present the recommendations right up front and help you make a decision on making a booking and have your technician go to a respective booking. When you see this requirement up here, it is basically a simple requirement for 29th of March with 2 hours of duration. Once you go ahead and click the book button, you would see a flyout panel which comes in and shows the recommendations based on the availability and the availability of the resources. Here you would see the time slots, and the recommendations are combined with the resources that are available for each of those time slots. And now you could go ahead and choose a time slot that is available for you and pick a resource, and then go right ahead and make the book button, which creates the booking for your technician. So the booking information is presented right up here, and you would see the date, time slot, duration, the technician is going to work and at this location, and your booking is ready, voila. However, there are a few things that this little tool offers us, where you could click on the book button and see a few capabilities that this tool presents up here. You could choose a resource that you would want to look for or work with. You could see the available time slots. You could pick a different date if you have in your time range, or you could go ahead and just choose a time slot, not worry about the technician who's going to work at your requirement, and then go ahead and click book button. At the same time, if you still need the capabilities that the Schedule Assistant presents, yes, we still have it for you, and you could click on the Open Schedule Assistant right up here, and it opens up your full-blown Schedule Assistant experience like it always does. And you could choose a resource from here and right ahead, go make a booking for him. Now, we are going to show how easy it is to configure QuickBook at an entity level. All the schedulable entities in your organization could be enabled or disabled for quick booking or rely on your old Schedule Assistant experience. Let's take a quick look on how that could be done. We'll be going on to the settings area and then go into the administration, and then you see the enable schedulable entities. You would see the enabled entities right here in the list, and you could choose an entity, which is what you are trying to look for. Once the entity opens up, the booking setup metadata form is opened. You would see that there is a new configuration field which is called Enable QuickBook, yes or no. So it's that simple. And as your business demands, you could switch between the quick booking experience or the existing Schedule Assistant experience. Let's get into our next feature, which is travel time updates. So we have our technicians travel every day from a location to location based on the work orders they're working on. Now, when we make a booking, the travel time is presented for that resource, assuming his start location is going to be his organization unit or his specific resource address, and then the distance is calculated between that address to the address that he needs to travel. However, if a booking is made before the specific booking, then the travel time changes because he is not actually traveling from his home location, but he is traveling from his previous work order location to the next work order location. So the effective travel time needs to be updated. That's what we have in our new feature. There are a few changes and improvements that we did with our travel time updates, and one of them is presenting a travel time when you drag and drop a resource requirement. Now we have a requirement so for service repair at Tacoma. However, this technician is already booked for a work order in Bellevue. His home location is Seattle, so initially he's traveling from Seattle to Bellevue location, which is 28 minutes of a drive. However, now if you decide, if the dispatcher decides to make a booking before this booking and he is being made to go to Tacoma for a service repair appointment, he's going to drag and drop the requirement into the schedule board to Jorge. Now, the travel time for this booking is presented, which is 51 minutes for him to travel from Seattle to Tacoma. But at the same time, you see that there is an updated travel time for the next work order. It used to be 28 minutes, but now it became 41 minutes because that is the time it is going to take for him to travel from Tacoma to Bellevue. The other feature that I wanted to show today is you could actually drag a requirement or a work order from a resource who is location agnostic to a different resource who is based out of a location in Seattle. Now, when you do that, it quickly presents the travel time and updates the work order with the enough information up there for the booking. Now, getting to the configuration part of this feature, how could you enable it is pretty simple. You could actually switch to the settings area underneath the resource scheduling, go to the administration and scheduling parameters area. Once you are here in the scheduling parameters, you would see that there is a configuration setting which is called auto update booking travel, and once it is turned on, your travel time updates feature would be enabled for your scheduling purposes. Thank you for watching our demo today. I hope you like our new features. For more information on these new features, stay tuned to release notes of field service application.